Joshua, a podcast host, invites a social media influencer to his studio.
Hello and welcome to the Inside Josh podcast. I'm your host, Joshua. Today, on this show, I have some questions for you, guys. First, does the COVID pandemic create cashless society? Second, do we really live there? Well, to answer those questions, we have a guest who joins us. Welcome, Michelle. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you for having me.
Michelle is a social media influencer. She is also the owner of Aroma Cafe. She is the owner of Misi Fashion Store, too. Well, first question for you. What do you think of payment methods today?
Before COVID shut everything down, cash was a king, right? We carried cash in our wallets. When we bought something, we gave our money to the cashier, then we took the change.
What do you think of payment methods after COVID?
Well, cash is seemingly disappearing post-COVID. When COVID hit our country, there was a concern about viral transmission via cash.
Were you scared if cash made you ill at that time?
Yes. It's funny, right? Well, I was sitting in a cafe, and there was a man in front of a cashier. He was paying with cash. I remember watching him hand the cash to the cashier. For the first time, I got chills. I never would have felt that way if it weren't for COVID.
So, what do you feel right now? You know, the pandemic is over.
Well, I think it is much cleaner and more hygienic for me to tap my card than to pay with cash, or to pay with my phone.
That's cool. I think you like shopping. Am I right?
Yes, I like shopping very much.
So, which one do you choose, cash or cashless?
I think cashless payments suit on me. I don't need to carry cash or coins, which can be bulky, heavy, or easily lost or stolen.
Related to your businesses, how do cashless payments influence your businesses?
In my opinion, cashless payments are faster to process when interacting with customers. Moreover, all accounting can be stored and completed digitally.
That's right. It's easier than counting cash. Do you think COVID-19 pandemic lead to cashless society?
In my view, the pandemic has brought us move closer to a cashless society.
Do you think that we really live in the cashless society?
Well, it's a hard question. You may be right that we live in a cashless society. Maybe you've noticed more and more business are only accepting digital payments. A cashless society runs totally on a government-backed digital currency. Some countries like Sweden and China appear to be headed that way. But our society still has a long way to go before it's completely cashless.
Well, it has been lovely speaking with you today. Thank you, Michelle, for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, that's it for today's show. I'm Joshua. Join us again soon for the next Inside Josh podcast.